The advice I would give to somebody if they had a loved one in an abusive relationship, don't tell them to leave. The worst thing you can say to a woman in an abusive relationship is leave. Because trust me, that person wants to leave. You're just putting pressure on that person to do something that they might not be able to do or that they are not strong enough to do. So support them. Don't let the abuser isolate them any more than what they already have done or are trying to do. Keep checking in on them. Don't give up on them, support them until they are ready to leave. That might take years, but just support them.
People tend to think that domestic abuse is physical, but it's a lot more than that. Signs to look out for that somebody might be in an abusive relationship is when you're with that person, they're getting constant telephone calls or texts, and that's because that partner's monitoring where they go and who they see. And if that friend or loved one stops engaging or stops wanting to go out with you for a coffee or do things with the family, then that's because that person is trying to isolate them from their family. It's difficult to know what to do as a friend in that situation, but I would say just try and keep the lines of communication open. Let the friend know that you're there for them. Support with childcare. If they are thinking about leaving, then help them get the documents together. If you've got a space at your place, let the friend know that you can accommodate them. And don't underestimate the power of friendship.
You have a bit of a downhill when you've left somebody, because while you're with that person, you have people making sure you're okay, making sure they haven't done anything to you. And then I think everybody's so relieved when you've left them that they seem to forget that that's when you need them most, because you've left that situation and you're on your own.
They definitely do have to rediscover who they are. And that is common from people who we support to say, I really don't know who I am anymore, because that person has just taken their identity. So your family and friends are really your anchor, and it's really important for family and friends to know that you know, don't underestimate your friendship or your love. It's just not easy to get up and leave. You know, it's not easy just to leave everything that you've ever known and move on. So it takes time. And I would always say, give that person time, be there for them to listen, and when the time is right for them, you know, hopefully they will make that decision and leave.